And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Alperen Şengün.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time, and his teammates really appreciate the hard work.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Well, Stan, the NBA Cup has been a roaring success. How do you see it evolve through the years now?
Well, I don't know exactly how it will evolve, but I thought it was a great move by the NBA to give players something to play for before the end of the season.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And he makes a first. Well, last season, New Orleans finished with their best record since 2009. Stan, they went 49-33.
Well, you have to credit their roster construction. They've got 3 guys who can average 20-plus points, along with a lot of very solid young defenders, and these guys are only getting better.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Murray, no good. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
On the attack. Now here's Murray, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And the layup is good off the glass.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. VanVleet outside to the paint. Here's Smith from 13 feet. Down it goes. Smith's got his second basket on the night.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. McCollum looks around. Outside Murray from deep. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Murray's got 5.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Murray's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Murray against VanVleet. Outside, Green. To stop the run. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Green. Jones grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Murray. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Thompson, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot.
Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Green. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thompson shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Murray, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Brooks, right side. Stolen by Jones. Here's Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. And here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Alvarado. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Whitmore is out there with Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Shepard, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
Even though it's a home contest, this one should be very challenging. They'll host a team that is just destroying everyone else. Never an easy team to face.
Thompson outside. Outside for Brooks. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Basket's good. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, a shot that's proved difficult for Thompson. That should give him all kinds of confidence.
Here's Alvarado. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone. But the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Second shot opportunity. Blocked! To the middle. And he throws it down with one hand.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Trey Murphy.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
He misses the free throw, and Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Tate's checked in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. Now here's Holiday, and here's Tate outside. Misi grabs the board. Inside. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Houston. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. And he's good on the second. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes. On the wing, Holiday. Alvarado defending. Sengun up again. Rebounded by Green. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Hawkins, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Buries it down low. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Offensive board. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Hawkins. McCollum with it. Defended by Thompson. The floater. McCollum's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. Tate passes to Sengun. Holiday against McCollum. And Holiday, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
.58 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Alvarado right side. Pass to Misi. Fires the three. Thompson pulls it in. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. McCollum into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. McCollum's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
Holiday finds Smith. It's Tate on the wing. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Pelicans lead by 6. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Murray inside, guarded by Van Vliet. Unloads from 13. The Rockets pull it in. Three-pointer, Brooks. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Pelicans.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Herb Jones out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Well, a rangy defender and a knockdown spot-up shooter, Coach. A lot to like about Trey Murphy.
There sure is, Brian. He had the knee issue last season, which was a bump in the road. But for a mid-first-round pick back in 2021, his development overall has been beyond encouraging.
High flyer and a great shooter. What a combo.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. 7-point differential. It's deflected. Murray with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 14 points.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Brooks the screen on Murray. Van Vliet the pass to Brooks. Jones in the post. He's against Smith. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
The Pelicans lead by 7. Murray from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Green in the lane.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Brooks. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's McCollum. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. On the wing, Murray. Knocked loose. Here's Smith. Smith, great positioning on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, New Orleans shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Fires it. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Green from the arc. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Whitmore's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Amin Thompson in for Brooks. 4-3. Another shot. Here's Tice. And at last, they get one to fall. Tice has gotten his first points in this one.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
It's Eason with the jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Boston with the bucket. Outside, Green for the lead. Green, money from deep. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thompson out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Green. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And the second free throw is good. Houston in the lead. To the inside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Boston. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Shepard.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Easton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Alvarado outside. Here's Hawkins. Whitmore defending. Hawkins, the pass to Tice. Here's Hawkins. Back to Tice. Just 4 to shoot. Misses in close. Thompson outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Takes one from 10 feet over to the wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Boston. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Alvarado, the pass to Boston. Off with the layup, and it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Whitmore, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Boston. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there for New Orleans. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That free throw misses. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Pass to Smith. And here's Şengün. Outside, Green. Down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jalen Green.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Green. Tate's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Alvarado, the pass to Green. Oh, stolen by Tate. Whitmore with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. And the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Trailing by 19. And he comes up with a bucket. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Whitmore outside. And it's Boston with a rebound.
What's good, GOAT?
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.